Hi children, welcome back to your class. In the last class, we had started the HTML programming. Right, let's continue our programming with some more tags. See, this is the program we had prepared in our last class. Okay, let's modify this program by using some more tags. Okay, see, this is standard 9 and this text contains bold, underline and center. Underline and bold gets closed here. Then for the divisions text, I have included I tag, that is italics tag, and the center is closed here only. Okay. Now I want to include one more sentence. So before closing the body tag, I have to type the required content. See, I am typing the following sentence. There are 5 divisions in standard 9. Now let's check the output. File, save. Then double click our program. Then we can see the sentence in the content page. Note the difference here. We didn't give any tag for this sentence. That's why no modifications are there, right? Now let's study another tag, that is H1. Can you say its use? See, I am giving the tag H1 for the text standard 9. Okay, let's see the output and understand the difference. Are you ready? Okay. See, our text gets some more bold and size gets increased. Okay, so it is clear that H1 is a heading type. It is a default heading type, that is inbuilt in the system itself. Already defined some properties in it. Now see, I am giving another tag H2 for the next text. H2 is also another default heading style. Okay, now see the output. See, here also the text becomes bold, but there is a small change in the two styles, right? Now, I am using another tag, that is H3. H3 is also another heading style, default heading tag. So here also we can see some differences in the styles. See the output. Do you understand the differences between the three styles? All of them are inbuilt heading styles, but they have small differences. Clear? Now listen to the next one. BG color. It is not a tag, it is an attribute. It is used for giving background color. See, I am typing BG color equal to yellow in double quotes. Okay. Let's see the difference in the output. See, our background is filled with yellow color. Here, we have to note one more point, that BG color is an attribute. It is included inside body tag. Attributes are features that give additional properties to a tag. Okay, so body BG color. Body is a tag used to give content, and besides that, the attribute BG color will help us to give background color. Clear? Now let's give the color to the font, that is the color to the text that we have typed in this page. Okay, so before the text starts, we have to give the tag. The tag is font. F-O-N-T, small letters, font. Then here also we have to use an attribute color, C-O-L-O-R, equal to, in double quotes we have to give the desired color. Okay, font is the tag and color is the attribute. So all these text will become red. Now we have to close this tag, font tag, after all our content. Okay, so slash font. Now see the output. Okay, now see the tag for including picture. The tag is IMG. This tag is very important. Here also we have to mention an attribute SRC, that is the source of the picture. Here inside this double quotes we have to give the path of the picture. See, suppose I want to give a picture saved in school resources. So home, school resources, standard 9, web page resources, images. Suppose I want this picture to include in our web page. So what is the name? 9.jpg, and this is the path: home, school resources, standard 9, web page resources and images. This is difficult to remember, so we can use this properties window. Here the name is given and the path is also there. We can copy this path simply from here. Select the whole path and right click copy. Okay, note the name also, 9.jpg. Then take our page and right click paste inside the double quotes. The path is copied fully and now we can type the name only. Okay, so slash 9.jpg. That is the name of that image, right? Okay. See the output page. Okay, this image is too large, so we have to adjust its size. For that also we have certain attributes. Let's see. So inside this image tag, after the path, that is after the double quotes, we have to give the specifications, that is the width and height of the image. So I am typing width equals, in double quotes, 300, and space height equals also 300. Now check the output. Can you see it now? Okay. Suppose we want this image in the center position. So what should we do? Yes, before the image tag, we should type the center tag. Okay, and we have to close it after the image tag. Here you have to note one point, that our image tag, IMG tag, is only having opening. So it is known as empty tag, like our BR. Clear? It has only opening and no closing there. So image tag is also an example of empty tag. Now see the output once again. See, our image gets come to the center. So today we have discussed the attribute BG color, then the tag font and an attribute color inside the font tag for giving font color, then IMG tag for including picture, and SRC width and height are attributes. Okay, I hope all of you understood all these portions very well. It's time to wind up today's class. Thank you for watching.